What's up, Wolfpack? Welcome back to my channel. This time we're going to be doing something a little different. I've seen this animated pilot around the YouTubes, you know, it's recommended to me, and then I saw everyone else reacting to it, and I was like, I gotta check this out. So we interrupt this regularly scheduled program for some indie cartoons, which I love. So I know nothing about this show. I don't know what it's about. I haven't seen everyone else's reactions to it. I just know that they're mildly good, so let's check it out. Before we go any further, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff that YouTube wants you to do. Please consider supporting me on Patreon. And with that out of the way, let's get into it. Okay, off to a good start so far. The egg. Oh, that's a cute character design. Whoa, the art style is really drab.
Somewhere.
Oh.
We're looking for beans, not spleens.
Oh.
I don't understand. It was in our bean corner last night.
Bean
Maybe
corner?
you accidentally threw them out?
Oh.
We can't find it by tonight. We starve. Stone, stop crying. It's not even noon yet.
That wasn't me.
The acting is okay. The art direction is pretty good. I could get into it. I could see this being popular. You know, the animation is all right. But man, the backgrounds, everything makes it look really drab and miserable. And it's really cool. Kind of reminds me of a different version of Long Gone Gulch.
The heck?
What is that?
I don't know. Some kind of meat?
That's a baby, dummy.
Well, she wasn't wrong.
Aw.
One thing I am noticing that is bothering me a little bit, I think that mixing could be slightly better because one of the actors is a little bit louder than everyone else. So there's that, but it is an indie pilot, so still pretty good so far.
Did someone abandon you here? Typical ramshackle, huh?
Ramshackle?
So now what? Do we throw it back in the trash?
And keep looking for those beans.
What? No! This baby is a precious gift from Mother Nature, and he's all alone in the world with no one to take care of him.
It's a literal dumpster baby. You found him in the garbage.
What about the orphanage?
Stone, what the fuck? Everyone knows the orphanage is no place for a kid. How about we just
That's
take
funny.
him in?
I don't know what you're asking for, sweetie.
A new member
you
means
don't
a
know
new
what
best friend. What should we name him?
No, it's not
Maybe
like a
something
pet. It's a baby.
Maggot?
Maggot.
Cause he looks like one, doesn't he?
I see it.
Anyway, Maggot, how good are you at gambling? Any bank heist or fraud experience?
It's a baby, sweetie.
Flick and slide.
Oh, yeah.
How come only one of them has an accent? Ooh. Oh. Pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Okay, wow, yeah. Man, I'm really digging this art direction.
Smell of piss and opportunity. Entertainment Square is where all the loot bags hang out.
Oh. I'm really digging this art direction because everything looks ugly and miserable on purpose, but in a comedic way. And I'm digging it.
Look at them all. Riching. Ritually.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
Anyway, today's skip is gonna show you how we get the money from their pockets into ours.
It's gonna be.
Okay, so far, that one's Skip, that one's Stone. I don't know what the girl's name is, and the baby's Maggot.
A trial by fire, buddy. I hope you're ready.
You got this. Now go eat the rich. Frickin' devour them, dude.
Vinny, do you remember how we did...
Vinny. Okay, it's Vinny, Skip, Stone, and Maggot, I guess, if they're selling with that name. Okay. We're 2.5 minutes in, and I know everybody's name. That's a better record than Lackadaisy. I know.
Didn't make enough from pickpocketing last week, so we had to eat shoes.
The shoes weren't that bad. They tasted like all the other shoes I've had.
No, I mean, how the hell are we gonna raise a baby if we can't even take care of ourselves?
Thank you.
Hey, you were in maggot shoes too, remember?
Thank you.
Me and Skip found you sopping wet from the rain. You looked so dumb. Anyway, Maggot's part of our crew now.
Wow.
Losers like us. We're all we've got on this bitch of an earth, so we gotta stick together.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. That's what I was waiting for. Us weirdos gotta stick together. I'm noticing that's a trend with cartoons being made by my generation. You know, it's very much the world sucks and all we have is each other. And we gotta stick together to survive. Yeah, because, you know, a lot of the boomers and oldies are like, why do you keep complaining about everything? When I was 10, I saw thousands of people die on live television, and it didn't get better from there. That's why.
And then you just do the worm. Or, I guess in your case, the maggot.
You're really sticking with that
There you
name.
go. Nice job. Aw, don't worry. I believe in you. And if you ever need help,
believe in you.
the three of us will always be there to back you up. Got it?
A literal found family, because they literally found him in the garbage.
All right, that's her signal. Let's bounce.
Yeah, I replaced all her playtime with extra pageant rehearsal, so there's no way Bailey's gonna lose this year.
Pageant moms.
Ugh, how dreadful. Another disgusting scrap, falling into drugs and homelessness at such a young age, begging for money to get its next toy. Bailey, a future sweetheart does not touch the poor. And don't smile so much, you'll ruin your makeup.
You know, letting your kid express themselves is actually quite
No,
healthy for their
skip,
development.
skip.
As if I take parenting advice from a bunch of scraps. Oh my God! Police!
Skip!
I'm sorry.
Skip, you're too nice, dude. So, scraps is the term they're using for... Shit, I don't know what the actual term for it is. These hooligans? These guys? These, street urchins. Yeah. But they're not calling them street urchins or street rats because that's Disney copyrighted. It's not, I'm just playing. Scraps. It's appropriate. I'm digging it.
Sorry, I had to.
Shit! Someone shut this broad up!
Maggot. The fuck?
I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at Post Masquerade.
The fuck? Maggot just ate that lady. He ate that bitch.
I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to
Okay. This has turned into a completely different show now.
my disguise.
Let's just keep going.
Wow.
Well, fuck me. That's a true scrap if I ever saw one.
You guys
Yeah,
like that?
Certain genie says caw, you know that?
Hey, welcome to the team.
You guys like that? He just ate a person.
Maggot, that was amazing. You literally ate the rich. Like, who even does that?
All right, I hate to be that guy, but if we don't come
Because
up with
it's always
something
an
else,
accident.
we're probably gonna have shoes for dinner again.
Except for Maggot, he just had a person for dinner. Lunch. Brunch. I don't know what time this starts.
Oh, you stupid piece of paper! Attacking our fetus friend like that?
Just who
It's
do you
a
think you
piece of
are?
paper, stupid.
Oh, hey. It's an invite for Ramshackle's next top sweetheart.
The stupid baby pageant they do every year.
Yeah, it's really overrated. But the winner gets... $10? That's enough for groceries, Vinny's rabies shots, and a new can of beans.
Searching all alone,
$10? Really?
while alone
That's hilarious.
without
It's fucking stupid as shit, but it's hilarious. That's why it's hilarious. Also, I think Stone's accent just reminded me of something. Like, it's an old obscure reference, but people say I look like me dad. Uh-oh.
Dang, you want to try winning? That's pretty ballsy.
It's a rich people only event.
It's a rich people only event.
I like the way you think, you little poop goblin.
Welcome to the 35th annual edition of Ramshackle's Next Top Sweetheart, where the most perfect and talented infant will be selected to be the face on every ad, every movie, every cereal box.
Why?
Fame and celebrity status and $10 awaits. So which baby will be Ramshackle's next sweetheart? We'll find out today.
Is this a reality show?
Pardon me.
We gotta get the best
Oh,
spot for our bougie
hello.
little boy.
Before we get to the epicest, most hypest pageant of the year, let's have a word from our sponsors. Ramshackle's Next Top Sweetheart is sponsored by Hicks Hickory Smoked Beans. Get it tonight, or else you'll starve.
That is a little too close to home.
Fierce competition this year. First up is reigning champion Taylor, who can do a backflip, but only when you're not looking.
It's crooked! I'm gonna...
She can only do a backflip, but when you're not, only when you're not looking. It's just like me. I go completely invisible, but only when you're not looking.
Have to disown you once this is over.
We've also got Jaden from the Braden family, who
Ah!
can perform telepathy, but only with himself.
Well, yeah, it's... First of all, that's hilarious. Second, you know what that ugly-ass baby reminds me of? What he looks like? It's gonna be Pinky and the Brain. Yeah, Pinky and the Brain. You know, one is a genius, the other's insane. They were laboratory mice. Their genes had been spliced. They were Pinky. They were Pinky and the Brain. Brain. Da-na-na-na.
Jaden, don't you dare tarnish the Braden name, or else it's off to the void with you.
Man, these loot bags are brutal.
Yeah,
Next up is...
rich people are miserable.
Am I reading that right?
Yeah, you did, dude.
Go, Maggot, you're really
Yeah, that's my boy. That's my
You
boy.
three think you're going to win?
And you
Let
are?
me ask you something.
Let me ask
Did you
something.
also get your baby to stick to a strict diet and train 8 to 2 hours a day for this pageant?
No.
It's a fucking baby, you weirdo.
I didn't think so. Next time you talk about winning, you better think twice.
You're not gonna believe this, folks! Maggot is doing the worm! No, the maggot! Yo,
W-O-R-M.
Judges mind
Boom,
are blown!
boom,
Literally!
boom.
We all know no one's gonna top that, so who gives a damn about the rest of the contestants? The winner of the 35th annual edition of Ramshackle's Next Top Sweetheart is... Maggot!
Okay? Yeah, that's my boy! That's my boy!
Baby should have won, not that flaccid potato sack.
Smile. Let's get your good side, honey. Ben Copper from the Inside Press. Are you still breastfed? And if so, do you consider that a drinking problem?
He cheated. Round on my things, spray tan.
Seriously? I heard that. I freaking heard that. He said, are you still breastfeeding? And if so, do you think you have a drinking problem? God damn. The dialogue in the show is freaking stupid as shit, and it's wonderful. It is hilarious. It's delightfully hilarious.
Maggot!
Oh, shit.
It's okay, little buddy. We're here for you.
Hey, can we just take our money and go?
Oh, no,
And just
can
take our
do.
money and go?
That's just the life of a sweetheart. We've got interviews lined up with the Grapevine and the Gossip Gazette.
Come on, can't you see that our buddy's upset? Please, just chill out.
You know what? Screw you loot bags and your fancy garbage. Maybe if you lived on the streets too, you'd, I don't know, empathize with people?
Yeah. I get it. When I was in screenwriting, there was a rule that you, and they did take this from Futurama. There was a rule that you just can't have characters announce how they feel, you know? And I personally think that if you want to be more subtle, you can't just announce what the moral is, you know? I mean, I know a lot of shows do that, but it's mostly kid shows and they announce it at the end. But I'm going to give this one some slack because it is a pilot, you know? And the thing about animated pilots is you have no idea if you're going to make another one. That's the purpose of a pilot, you know? It's a gamble, it's a risk. It's like, here's my idea. If you like it, I get to make more. If you don't, it's a one and done. So, it's a little heavy-handed, but I'm going to give it a pass. And it also gives me an opportunity to look at all these extras. Hey, that one's just like Professor Membrane from Invader Zim. I don't know what that one looks like, but it's a badass outfit. Let's see. A lot of different stuff. I can't tell. Is this New York or is this London? You know, I can't. I'm gonna glean with New York, but it's very like, I don't know, like either early 20th century or very late 19th century. I can't tell. I'm not up in my fashion. Dude, that goth chick in the corner looks badass. She's like some kind of goth princess. I dig it. And the one in the opposite corner is making that damn Rick and Morty face. Damn, I'm so sick of that face.
You're from the streets?
Oops.
You're all scraps?
Oops.
Oh, you're not allowed to be here. Go back to your slums.
Fuck you. Fuck all of you.
I want to speak to you.
They're scraps. There are no managers. Oh, they're literal Karens.
This should always happen to us.
It'll be okay, guys. There's a reason they call us scraps.
Oh,
Skip,
yeah.
Take Maggot and get him somewhere safe.
Okay.
All right.
She's my favorite character.
Well, guess what?
I am the manager. Oh, I fucking love this song. Pop punk is my fucking jam! Pop punk is not dead! Yeah, she's definitely my favorite character. Oh, hell yeah. Do I ship it? No, not yet. Life can seem unfair, but we're not meant to care. We're used to sleeping in the rain.
Want to hear some folk indie alternative?
Nope, sorry, dude.
Okay.
Oh, El Kabong, those guys, come on. Why are there so many of them? Yeah. You know, you should try throwing a Molotov cocktail. Because every time I had a problem, I would throw a Molotov cocktail and then boom. All of a sudden, I had a very different problem.
Listen up, motherfuckers. Maggot's running with us now. That means you'll never get to lay a finger on
Maggot?
Is he a god baby? Is this Jesus? Did we raise Jesus? Maybe. Oh.
Damn, they really do grow up fast.
Yeah.
Greetings, humanity.
Be not afraid and all that.
I am a being of divine nature, come to judge the worthiness of man's morality.
I can see that.
I came to you disguised as a vulnerable infant seeking refuge, and I leave enlightened. My eyes opened to Ramshackle's true nature, that which I deem unworthy. You are a town sunken to the depths of depravity, lavishing in its gluttony and wearing its greed with pride.
Yep.
As for you, my dear benefactors, though you too are flawed, and God forbid you three reproduce, your hearts be kind and well-intentioned. Your bonds of friendship are strong, and the time I spent with you three mortals left me with a deep sense of belonging and purpose. As such, the name Maggot you have bestowed upon me will always have a warm place in my heart.
Sure.
For the milk of your kindness, I bestow upon you 3 cents and an 8-ounce can of hickory smoked beans.
That's it?
Now I must depart, for I have completed my mission.
Maggot! I'm so glad we met! We'll never forget you!
Likewise, Skip. Likewise.
Hey man, once a scrap, always a scrap! Come visit the slum alleys whenever you pass by!
This one's for you.
Thank you kindly, little ones. Ah, yes. One final thing to address.
Oh man, I hope it's not creepy.
Divine judgment!
Yeah.
Farewell, mortals. Live long and prosper.
Yep.
Prosper. Prosper.
Bye, Maggot!
Bye, Maggot.
See you later! I'm really gonna miss the guy.
Yeah, now I'm stuck with you two idiots again.
Hey, didn't they say something about beans?
Oh! Beans!
Oh! Wow! Just wow. That was certainly something. So, here's the thing about this show. I like the characters. I get the general premise. It's just there's no big, at least for now, there's no big overarching plot that I can see. It's just basically about 3 street urchins called Scraps, living in Ramshackle, a shitty, greedy place. And they try to get by. Which is good. The premise itself lends itself to a lot of sympathy and empathy. So immediately we already like the characters because they're just trying to get by. It's very relatable. It was well animated. It was solid acting. I think the jokes were hilarious. Well, it's a lot of dialogue humor, and dialogue humor is very much my sense of humor. So I totally dug it. I would like to see more Ramshackle, It looks like a fun time. I had fun, And the thing I'm noticing about a lot of indie shows, especially the popular ones like Hell of a Boss, mostly Hell of a Boss, you're gonna get a lot of haters out there, They're gonna talk a lot of smack. But here's the thing. I, personally, would love to have my own animated show. I already have ideas. 2 solid ideas for my own animated shows. The problem is I can't animate and I don't have the money to hire someone to animate. Because I can write. I got an A in screenwriting, and my professor was David Caron, who's one of the writers in Star Trek The Next Generation. He's the one who gave me that A, so I know I can write. Problem is everyone thinks they can write, So I'm at a real disadvantage. So when I see those people hating on these animated indie pilots, I'm just like, hey man, they are blessed with this. I would love to have, it was my dream since high school to have my own animated show, but for reasons, I'm at a disadvantage. So it really makes me happy to see these guys, work hard, get their shit together, and produce this, because this is a freaking miracle. One of my film professors told me that every movie ever made, good or bad, is a miracle. Because it is so freaking hard to make a movie that, even if it's garbage, the fact that it's made and done and finished and out there in the market is a triumph. In my opinion, even more so for animation. If you made a freaking cartoon, dude, you just accomplished a freaking miracle, you know? If you made an indie cartoon, that's mind-blowing, you know? I tell my brother every time we watch any indie pilot or even just Hell of a Boss, you know? Any independent animation, I have to like jump up and point and say, what we're watching is a fucking miracle and I want you to fucking acknowledge it. But I hang out with there's some people that I hang out with who just aren't as big a fan of animation as I am, so they just like, cartoon, whatever, who cares, you know? Now, if it was a live action show about, you know, someone dealing meth, then I'd be impressed, then I'd love it. But because it's a cartoon, I really don't care. Which is a really sad way of seeing it, because, you know, animated storytelling is my life. I love it. It's everything to me. But what are you gonna do? Sorry about that little rant. Point is, that was a good show. I really liked it. You guys should check it out. Support them on Patreon, because that was cool. And if you want to keep seeing more reactions from me, consider supporting me on Patreon. You know, that way I can actually ask for time off my day job and make more videos for you. Or you could just like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff that YouTube wants you to do. Blah, blah, blah. I'm repeating myself. All right. See you guys next time. Bye.